Good morning, YouTube. I just woke up and I had a dream that I think I need to share. So in this dream, three of us we were traveling. There was somebody in the vehicle and they were going out, and so we were driving in this vehicle. But while we were driving, before we left the neighborhood that we were at, I heard all this noise. So I thought it was rain, but then when we got down to the main road and look far ahead, I saw it white. You know, when the rain is falling and the entire place is white. So I said, oh, okay, look ahead. Oh my God, look at all that rain. But when we got further down, all I could see was the sea coming on the road. I saw the ocean on the street, and it seems as if it had just started coming on the street. And then I said to the people that were in the vehicle, I said, oh my God, look at this. We're having a tsunami. We are having a tsunami. We need to get, you know what that means? We need to get up into higher grounds. We need to get up into higher grounds. And then I found myself just started praying. I said, Lord, have mercy. Have mercy upon us, Lord. Have mercy. And then I just woke up out of the dream. And I just thought I should share this dream because it's not the first I'm having a dream like this. I've always been dreaming about tsunamis. That is something that I've been always dreaming, where the ocean comes in, comes in and take over the entire place. The last one I had was in 2012, and it was such a vivid dream that I could not forget about that dream. I couldn't shake that dream. It was so horrible. I can't even describe it. But that night I went to bed and I dreamt I was traveling on the road. It was actually three of us traveling on this road. Two other individual was there, but I was not with them. We were all traveling by ourselves. I don't know who they were, but we were all traveling on the same road. And in the dream, while we were traveling on the road, we were actually trying to get up into the higher hills because we know that a tsunami was coming. So that was the reason why we were on this road, because we were trying to escape the tsunami that was coming. So I traveled to a certain point, and then I don't know what happened to the other two individuals, but anyway, I got up into the higher mountains. And when I got up into the mountains, and I find myself started going around and warning everybody, telling them God is coming, telling them a tsunami is coming. And then I remember going into this house, and when I went into the house, it was pure young people in the house. It was filled with young people, and they were there like they were having a party. And I remember looking at them and said, oh my God, look at what you are all here doing. Don't you know the judgment that is coming? Because they were there having fun. So I came out. I left them there and went back out and started to pray for everybody that I could see. I was witnessing to them, telling them about the goodness of Jesus. And then the dream take me to another part in the dream. Now, in this part of the dream, when I look, because we were way up in the mountains, when I look, I saw the entire place below in the lower grounds was covered with the sea. The sea had actually came in and covered the entire land. And then I said, oh my God, Lord, have mercy upon us. And so I started to pray for everybody that I could find. I started to witness to them about Jesus. I started telling them about Jesus. Anyway, the dream continued. It continued. And then when I look up in the sky, it was black. And I saw the cloud was just turning and turning. And I said, oh my God. In the dream, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, we are all going to die. In the dream, I woke up. And when I woke up out of that dream, it was probably about 4, or I think it might have been somewhere in the 4 o'clock region. So I went up and used the bathroom, but the entire dream was so scared. When I got back into the bed, I did not want to go to sleep. Anyway, I fell asleep eventually, and the dream continued right where I left it. This time, in when I got back in the dream again, the ocean actually came all the way up to the foot of the mountain. I'm going to call it the mountain, wherever we were. I'm going to call it the mountain. And then it was as if we were in this place. The place appears to be like a big ship, but then it appears to be a building. And in that building, it was filled with people. There were so many people in there. And in that dream, I find myself going around, laying my hands on people and praying for them, laying my hands on people and praying for them. And then I remember this young man who was going to the church that I was going to at the time. He came to me and he said, people are dying. And then I told him, I said, well, if they're dying, we have to just get them out. We cannot keep the dead ones inside here with those that are living. So and that's what I said to him. But then I started going around now and praying for everybody that I could pray for. And then I went outside. And then when I went outside, I said, oh, the entire place, as far as my eyes could see, it was covered with the ocean. The entire place was covered with the ocean. And I said, oh, Lord, I said, God, help us. And then in my thought, when I went outside, I said, the only way, how are we going to get off from up this in these high hills? Only an helicopter, because there is nowhere for us to go, and nowhere for us to go. So I went back into the building, or whatever that place was that we were. I went back in there and I said, God, have mercy. And somehow I woke up out of the dream. That dream continued all night until in the morning when I woke up to go to work. I woke up out of the dream. And I was so troubled by that dream. For a long while, I was troubled by that dream, because I said, Lord, judgment is coming, whether it be a tsunami that is coming. But I know there is going to be a tsunami that is coming, because the Lord has been showing me, these tsunamis for over the years. He has been showing me these tsunamis. He has been showing me so many things over the years. So many things the Lord has been showing me. I've never put them on YouTube, because at the time I didn't even have any experience with YouTube to put a lot of these dreams, those dreams that I've had, on YouTube. But I told the Lord that I am going to start putting my dreams on YouTube, because I think it's important, because God is not going to give me dream just like that. So I just want to let everybody tell my dream to everybody, so that people can know that God revealed things, whether he speaks to you verbally, whether he use somebody else, whether he gives you dream. That's how God speaks, and he warns us before judgment. He always warns us. The judgment might not be right there, because our timing and God timing is two different timing. So, but he warns us ahead of time, so that we know. And I know that the dreams that I've had, they are not nightmares. They are not something that I just think of for myself. I know when the dream comes from God directly, or if it's just I went to bed and it was just a dream. There is always something different about those dreams. And so I just want to encourage everybody, those who do not know the Lord, it's time for you to give your life to the Lord, because great judgment is coming upon the face of the earth. Great judgment is coming upon the face of the earth. And time is drawing nigh for you to give your life to God, because Jesus died for each and every one of our sins. And he died so that we can have life, and have it more abundantly. It's not the will of the Father that anyone should perish, but that all should come to repentance and everlasting life. So I just want to encourage you this morning in the Lord, and just let you know that if you have not given your life to the Lord, it's time. It's time, because time is drawing nigh. You have a blessed day, and thank you for listening to this recording. Bye.